Good afternoon and happy Monday, everybody. I'm gonna give the stream a few minutes to get to YouTube and do all that fun stuff. If you look at the title, we got 80K bags, old tweets, and split donations. I don't know what happened on Twitter this morning slash last night, but it seemed like the world woke up on the wrong side of the bed. So I got the old throwback whale, the Twitter whale. Back in the day when Twitter used to go down, when you could only real you could. There are two ways you could tweet. You could tweet via text, or you could tweet via like the web browser. What we didn't, I don't think we had an app back then. But Twitter would have its moments, Tumblr would have its moments, MySpace would have its moments. Even YouTube has its moments where it's just down and there are issues awry in the system. But when all of that happens on Twitter, they would drop the little whale. And I just felt that it was fitting because I'm not sure what happened last night on Twitter. I don't know if it's something in the water, in the air. I don't know if it's Miss Rona Isha. I don't know what's going on. But the first thing that I saw this morning, what's up, the next chap, CC? How are you doing this afternoon? Hope you are well. Hope you've had a good start to your Monday, to your fresh week in December. But yes, the 80K bags. If you haven't heard, there was a little kerfuffle on the Twitter last night regarding Rihanna. Not Lord Jesus, not Rihanna. I'm sorry. I saw something that made me say Rihanna. Cardi B. Cardi B tweeted something like pretty much asking, "So should I spend this 80K on this bag?" And people just thought it was a really off-color statement, given that we are in a pandemic. People are dying. People are struggling financially, and just different circumstances are just taking a foot in 2020. And a lot of people thought that her tweet was tone deaf. I mean, I wouldn't have an if I would have saw that. It's since been deleted, I believe. I'm trying to see now, but it's like I'm not going. I'm not gonna go in. Oh, like celebrities, they spend that type of money all the time. Like whether she should have tweeted that, we can debate that. But as far as I'm trying to find the original tweet now so I can really get to get to the meat of this. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna come back and check the chat in just a moment to see if we got anybody else in here. Yeah, she said, "Should I spend 88K for this damn purse? OMG, it's tempting." And I think if she got it to spend, she can do that. But again, it's a bit tone deaf when you really when you really see it in the blue and white font. It's but I but people have been tearing her a new one. She has made her responses, of course, because Cardi B is not gonna go down without a fight or the last word. So that's one thing that's had the streets rocking over on Twitter. And then what was my what was my next what was my next title? My next thing. Oh well, I can't remember what the next little part of the title was. Old tweets. So just like we got Cardi B making new problematic tweets, I have seen folks, more so celebrities, all their old tweets being dug up and whatnot. Usually they're the problematic ones, of course. I saw people talking about Snow Allegra and the N word, the City Girls, specifically JT, I'm pretty sure. People have been pulling up her old tweets, and JT's old tweets weren't even. They weren't even that bad. Like some of them, like girl, I feel you, low key. Like it's just, I don't know. I guess because we just in a different climate, certain things just are not acceptable at the current moment. So you gotta make sure you are being cognizant of that. But I'm just no stranger to a good joke. I like to laugh. I'm not, as long as you're not just tearing somebody down for no absolute reason. I can usually, as long as you're not being problematic, homophobic, transphobic, fatphobic, colorist, any of that, I can laugh with you. I can pretty much laugh at any joke, but just don't be ugly. There's a difference between being funny and being ugly, and that's really what a lot of this boils down to. And then the last thing, the split donations, child. So again, another Twitter story. So rapper Meek Mill gave $20 to kids selling water in Atlanta and told them to split it. So this is like the other extreme to what we just talked about with Cardi B. Like she's on one side of the spectrum where she's spending money. Granted, it's on herself. She's spending bags. But then you go over here to this other side of the spectrum. You got Meek Mill giving $20 to a group of kids. It told them to split it. Like I'm not sure how many kids it was, but it sounds like it was more than three. When you say kids, it's usually more than three. If it's less than that, someone will specify. But it sounds I don't. I hope their income for the day was. I hope that helped them meet their goal. And then it's just like you can't tell anybody what to do with their money. But again, I guess how we perceive celebrity is just having access to just copious amounts of money. Uh, and granted, that may be the case. That does not give them the moral responsibility to donate to people, to be a what's the word I'm looking for, be a philanthropist. Like that's everybody doesn't have to do that. It's good if people do that, but everybody doesn't have to do that. And we get so caught up in the concept of celebrity and trying to, at the end of the day, we do police to a degree what we think rich people should do with their money. But again, that boils back to capitalism and how people make just bukus of, like literally bukus of money, and will never actually need to touch that money a day in their life. It can be passed on for generations and generations. But then you have usually families of color and lower socioeconomic status families, they uh, don't really have that wealth to transfer over. So capitalism, it capitalism breeds celebrity, and it's always interesting when these conversations about finances and money come up in the media. Like even when you take like the child support situations, and these athletes, rappers have to pay X amount of $1,000 a month, and you got people that barely making 40,000 a year talking about, oh, that's just too much. If you really knew anything, you would know that there's a formula to how they get that number, and their income is able to supplement that. Like that is not a detrimental amount to the man's income. Like it's totally feasible within what he has in his possession and what his earning potential is. Um, and people just have really interesting opinions about money when it comes to the everyday person versus the celebrity. And that's pretty much what those two of my little points today, talking about Cardi B and her 88,000 bag tweet, and Meek Mill donating $20 to a group of kids selling water in Atlanta and telling them to split it. It's just like, at the end of the day, people go do what they want to do with their money. We can say what we would do if we had said money and access to the amount of things certain people have. But yeah, I'm. I feel like I've been rambling about that for a minute. But what's up, y'all? I see we got two people in the room. Probably gonna get off here in a little bit. I have taken the day off just to get my mind right, get myself together. Take a little personal day, some me time. Yeah, because I definitely wouldn't be on here in the middle of the day, usually in the middle of school day. Well, as we wrap up this video, thank you all for coming through. Make sure you like this video, share this video if you enjoyed it. Greatly appreciate all the new subscribers. Y'all are getting me very close to my 400 mark. I believe we are just a couple of people away. So if you are able to share this and you don't mind promoting a brother a little bit, please share this video so we can continue to grow with the Dishing with This channel and make some things happen. I do have some really good ideas for my content coming up this month. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And that's about it, y'all. I hope you all have a great Monday, a great start to your week. I am going to try to be productive today. I see some emails rolling in from work currently. So I'm about to go handle those and then figure out what I'm going to do for lunch today. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe, wear your mask, wash your hands. What's up, Chrissy XOXO? I was just about to head out, but make sure you go back and you catch the replay, okay? Make sure you like this video. And you all have a blessed Monday. Adios.